Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Another carry for Pierce.
There he goes, left side.
He may go.
Powering forward. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Dameon Pierce, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. 46.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Open man, there's Darnell Washington.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Steelers at 11-3 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Quick throw.
And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. Well, they coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go. But when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers
and nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Willis on 1st and 10.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try to freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We look at this Browns defense.
They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah,
and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
1st and 10, it's Willis.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46.
Prescott on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time, spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Hey, kill! Hey, 47. 47.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down, Prescott.
Here's Fryermuth again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott. Completes it to Austin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Why ain't? Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Here's Prescott.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
And inside the 20 before it's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Kill.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Now a 2nd and 10.
47. 47. We're going to 54. Why ain't?
To the air again, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Dangerous spot for him to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
He's to the 20.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with touchdown number 12 on the year.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0.
Steelers, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To throw is Prescott.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
Prescott now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And again, it's Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation.
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown. David Njoku, 63 yards.
And the Browns are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Greg Newsome.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt, Charles, with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
That's good for the Steelers. First down.
47.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards on the play.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Steelers first down.
Here we go, kill.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
On first and 10, Prescott. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Hey, 47. 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, 54. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott.
Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Hey, kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide in. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Prescott. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here we go.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott now. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Now Prescott going to change the play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Prescott yet again.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of confidence.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
From 19 yards away.
And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 24.
31. Steelers 7. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
3rd and 12.
Third down.
18, pioneer.
Willis looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37.
Willis will look to throw it. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Schwartz.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
79 Broncos.
Willis looks to pass it here.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready.
To throw, here's Willis.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Steelers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Kill! Hey, 47! 47! We're going to 54. Why?
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
47!
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll throw again. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Prescott to throw it. And now here is another interception. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Say, hey.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Street.
To throw, here's Willis.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
He's got it to Collins, complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. To throw is Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Panther 60. 7 Pirates. Hey, check that. Street. Check out.
Play action. Here's Willis.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Anthony Schwartz.
His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
George Pickens
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Boswell good with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
And how about the burst here to begin the drive? Another big gain on the ground. This one good for 17 more. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here's Willis.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Check. Trap 60.
Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
18 Rattler.
Now Willis to throw.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd down, Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Now Willis.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
First down.
Okay, ready? Ready?
Willis on the option to the right.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready?
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all.
Willis throws another interception, his third of the game. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. And he's got his target, Harris. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go 46. 46.
Now Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
One final kneel down here, and that should just about do it. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win, needed one desperately.